Daniel May just got win number 100 of his career. For high school wrestling, that's awesome. And in recognition of the Fishburne Military School, Daniel May, 100 career wins and today's date.
I guess reaching 100 wins, what does that mean to you?
What I'm shooting for this year is states and national preps, but like getting 100 wins, it gives me a time to like look back on like everything, because you know my high school career is going to be over in a month, and high school in general is going to be over in a month. Right. So it's just kind of good to have something you can look back on. And
so that last match, I guess, how would you kind of describe it? Was it? It seems so much more intense than the other ones I've seen, but I guess was it? Did it go as you wanted, or how would you?
Yeah, I mean, like, in a match where you pin them in the first period, it's kind of hard to get a gauge of how you did or not. Right. But I did pretty well. I wasn't feeling too good going into it, but just once you get that first action going, you don't feel so tired.
Sure. What is it about wrestling that drew you to the sport in the first place?
Well, my dad, when I was real young, my dad just said, you want to try it? And like I was too small for football, I never got any playing time, so I was like, yeah. And I wasn't very good at it until probably like middle school, and I was okay. Then freshman and sophomore year, I was okay, but when I came here, I got the chance to start, and that's not the reason why I came here, but it's kind of like I had a goal to work for, like I was like, when I knew I was going to a private school, it's like I'm going to win private school states. And last year didn't work out, I didn't accomplish that goal, but this year, I'm working towards it, and I think it's going to happen.
It's a sport that requires a lot of personal discipline. Talk about that if you could.
Well, I don't drink soda anymore, and I get up in the mornings a lot to run, and just push-ups, a lot of body weight exercises I do, then in the summer lifting, and I'd put so much work into it this spring, summer, and fall. I went to spend a bunch of time away from home, going to camps, and it was tough. Like I don't, there's a lot of stuff that I miss out on, but like it's worth it because the end goal is worth a lot more.
Do you want to pursue this at the college level?
Well, I actually got my congressional nomination in the Western Marine Academy, and hopefully I'll be able to get in and wrestle there. It's Division III, but they wrestle a lot of Division I schools, so it'll be lots of competition for me.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
One more question I was going to ask you. I'm trying to remember what I was going to ask.
Oh, take your time.
I was going to ask you, I guess, just, you said the Academy coaching this year, but
what did you say?
No, I was going over what you were saying. With wrestling, I guess, what did you see as the biggest improvement over time with you? What's one of the things you want to work on that you really improved?
Intensity. Like when I was younger, I didn't really understand the intensity aspect of it. And just it's got a lot of finesse to it, but a lot of it's just being determined and like getting in the guy's face, moving around, outworking the guy, and that's what I think is the most fun part about it. Just working hard and breaking the guy basically.
Sure. How far did you get last year?
I placed third at states, and
what weight classes?
38.
Okay.
38. So placed third at states. Then I won a match at nationals, but I just had a real tough draw. But I'm going to get a lot further this year.
Do you know your career record?
136. I had a lot of losses when I was a freshman and sophomore. I wrestled. I think I wrestled an All-American, Division I All-American. A couple kids who made the national tournament my sophomore year. So I lost 6 of my 10 matches were guys my sophomore year, the guys who made it to Division I. So it was a lot, but it's definitely paid off.
Another question about how wrestling and life go together. You talked about what drew you to wrestling and that kind of thing, and how hard it is to work. Do you see an impact on just maybe your studies, also your life outside of wrestling?
Like when I was younger, I didn't work harder at school, as hard at school, and like I didn't work that hard at wrestling either. And once I started really getting into wrestling and enjoying it, I had a lot more passion for life overall. I wasn't just in the classroom. It was just at home. I was a lot more upbeat because I was I had a lot more going on. I was working towards something. It's not going to be like that than just depressed and not really working towards anything, not really having anything to do.